There is hope on the horizon. We just have to hold on a little bit longer.
Health officials stressing the importance of staying vigilant during the COVID-19 flare-up, saying it could save lives. Cases are raging across the entire state and the entire country. Texas and California have both now hit the 1 million mark. Experts say widespread COVID-19 fatigue is partly to blame. 25 News reporter Paige Ellenberger explains how easing up on precautions now could be dangerous. Paige.
It's been nearly 8 months of wearing a mask and hearing the phrase, stay home if you can. But becoming relaxed to this virus, officials say may be the worst thing you can do.
So is it safe to say that you're over this pandemic?
Yes, ma'am, I am absolutely over it.
Many of us are fatigued when it comes to COVID-19.
Do you feel like you're tired of this pandemic?
Yes.
And health officials acknowledge that.
That's a normal part of the process. And so we've kind of had that lax. And so now let's tighten up. Let's really stay on guard.
Some residents agree with Kane, arguing the virus is only going to get worse as the days grow cold.
It still should be taken seriously, especially and not lightly. Number one, winter is coming back, and they said that's when it really starts to reproduce itself. So wearing a mask is really important.
While others, like Amanda Chambers, believe the opposite.
So COVID's not killing this country. Our response to it is. If we treated it like we treated every flu season of, hey, wash your hands, stay home if you're sick, that's what we do. That's how you handle germs.
Crane says part of the reason major counties in Central Texas are seeing huge spikes in COVID cases over the past few days is because the public is becoming too comfortable.
COVID fatigue is real. It's important to acknowledge that.
But at the same time, we should
recognize that even though we never do this, we never put ourselves first, remember to take some time to rest.
Crane says continuing to play our part, wear the mask, socially distance, is as important now as it was ever before, especially heading into the holidays. In Killeen, Paige Ellenberger, 25 News.
Paige, thanks. Now we want to break down COVID fatigue a little bit further. COVID-19 causes us to respond with what is known as fight or flight, which actually leads to one of 4 responses. Fight is resisting the threat, flight, avoid the threat, freeze, become paralyzed in the face of a threat, or fawn, give in to that threat. Most stress isn't long-term or permanent, but COVID-19 just isn't giving us a break, obviously. So months in, more people are freezing or fawning, which is indeed leading to a lot of that fatigue.